Howa 1500 Kryptek edition. All right, welcome back everybody. This is going to be, I guess, episode 38 of the Armory chats. We're kind of having a spat of these this year. This is a little bit of an unusual gun that has come into the Armory. This is a Howa 1500. It's in 308. And here is the deal with this gun. I kind of have a problem. Actually, Freeze has a problem. A lot of the guns he has for the new long range that we're setting up, they're either old military surplus guns, or they're really valuable and collectible, or in really good shape, and they're just not really guns that are conducive to, in my opinion, to accurate long range shooting. Bottom line, Freeze doesn't really have a modern centerfire rifle. If you think about it, he doesn't. So past couple months, I've been debating trying to find him something that he actually would use. And knowing him, he's very price sensitive, and so he's, I mean, you could throw as much money as you want at a gun, and I mean, he would use it, but he's not going to be pleased with it because he's very, I would say, penny conscious, and there's nothing wrong with that. So recently at a gun store, I ran across this Howa, and it's apparently a package deal. I'm not that familiar with Howa. I know they're a Japanese company, and they make their own actions. And this is a deal where I guess it's they sold the rifle. It's got a tacky style stock. It comes with this scope and the scope base and the rings. So it's it's a package deal, and I guess they retail for maybe $600. That's my understanding. This gun was bought by a good old boy to use for deer season. He bought it, probably shot a couple boxes through it, hunted one deer season, sold or traded it back to the gun store, didn't even clean it. So we were able to get this gun cash out the door for $317. Now, as a project gun for Freeze, something that we could use longer range, this is perfect. So let me go, I guess I'll go over some of this and kind of describe what it is, because actually Freeze is seeing all this for the first time too, because at the making of this video, he's not really aware that this is coming into the Armory. So as I said, it's my understanding it's a package deal. Howa 1500, it's in 308. The scope is a Nikko, it's not Nikon, Nikko, 3.5 by 10 by 44. It's got a Christmas tree reticle. It's illuminated red and green. I mean, it's not a high quality scope, but it is what it is. 3-position safety, kind of like the Winchester, but it is positioned like the Remington 700. So obviously this is safe. This locks and unlocks the bolt, and then there's forward, which is fire. So I personally am a Winchester guy, and I know Freeze is too, so he'll really like that. Now, here's the real surprise with this gun. The trigger. Now, it's my understanding that Howa sells these guns from the factory with something called an H.A.C.T trigger, or hacked trigger. I guess it's adjustable. I don't know if the previous owner of this gun adjusted it. There's even a possibility that maybe he upgraded it, because it was so good, I had to break out the trigger scale to look at this thing. And I never do that. So this gun, the trigger on it, you could call it a 2-stage trigger. It breaks consistently between 2.13 and 3.1 pounds on basically a hunting gun. And that is fantastic. So we get a gun that we could use for precision shooting, and he can use it for hunting because it's still light and handy enough. We don't even have to upgrade the trigger. I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but it's not something he even has to touch. So that was, really, really nice. So for, again, $317. The stock is some kind of, I don't know, like tacky, rubberized, synthetic, very durable stock. I've seen different descriptions of this barrel. It's I think a 22-inch barrel. Some people on the internet that are selling these guns are calling this a lightweight barrel. I would disagree with that. I would call this a semi-weight barrel. So I'm curious how it'll do with heat, but in my opinion, it's not a lightweight barrel. I think some of the literature we've seen, they're calling this a #2 contour, but I can't be completely sure on that. If anyone that's interested, metal trigger guard, metal base plate, 1/4 MOA adjustments on the scope, if I didn't say that. This trigger face is serrated, you know, whatever, if you like it, if you don't. What do they call this? Kryptek? Yeah, whatever. We don't care. I mean, it's entirely possible that this will get spray painted or whatever. The downside, I guess, the one negative on the finish, you know, the stock is very durable, you know, and all that, but the action and barrel, and look, they're blued, and so that probably needs to be coated, especially if we're going to use it out on the new range. Let's see here. Traditional crown, like, it's slightly recessed. It's like a hunting, like a hunting gun. It's not like a target crown, but it is recessed to protect it, so that's perfectly fine. Barrels 1 and 10. The capacity is 5+1. I didn't weigh it, but the published stats on this gun are that it weighs 7.8 pounds. It's not the lightest gun in the world, which you can attribute a lot to the barrel, because again, this isn't a lightweight barrel. But, you know, spec'd out, it's not that bad. And it's actually got a branded, very generous Hogue Recoil Pad on the back of the gun. So I hope Freeze is really happy with this gun. I think this is going to set him up for some success on shooting long range. And if you want to see more about either what he does with the gun or doesn't do with the gun, go to our blog page, john1911.com. That's JOHN1911.com. Remember, it's all about shooting guns and having fun. Everybody, have a good day.